Thanks for sticking with us. I'm here with Hunter Swogger, the executive editor for the Michigan Review. So, Hunter, tell us a little bit about the Review. What's your mission? What is your intents and purposes as a publication?
So the Review has traditionally been the conservative alternative to the Michigan Daily, essentially on campus. It's been around since like the 1980s. But this last year in particular, we've moved to like a lot of different spheres. For example, started putting on events. We started a YouTube channel that's kind of taken off, and generally just been like more proactive. It can kind of be a really passive thing to like just be publishing like essentially conservative think pieces in an article that no one's gonna read. So it's kind of like for my last term here, I decided to like try to push this through, and we like started a YouTube channel and started like going out and like making things happen, and it's been very, very fun.
That's
and
awesome.
I guess like the mission of that is just like kind of conservatives kind of suck at like being funny and like being entertaining in any way. Like you watch like Fox News or anything, it's like just generally really boring people. You never want to like actually go out and like, you know, I don't know, watch that on your own time. So kind of doing things that are more fun, that people tend to enjoy, and honestly putting on exciting things as well. I mean, we put on probably the event of the year at the school, the Milo Yiannopoulos versus Julie Bindel debate on feminism. So it's doing that. It's going out and making things happen, and not hoping they come to you instead. And it was
so you mentioned your YouTube channel. What is a video that you guys have produced that's really taken off or garnered a lot of attention?
So there were two really. We made one in promotion of the Milo event where we went into the Diag and we asked his question that he posted on Twitter. Would you rather your child had feminism or cancer? Now, he's he's a provocateur, so like that's his thing. Like that's why he's famous. So that's why he's famous, is because he's just like very much like he starts a lot of like he sparks emotion generally.
I mean, I could understand why that would make a lot of people angry, upset,
exactly.
emotional.
So we're like, hey, what's a better way to like get attention for the event than to go ask people that in person? And we got predictably outrageous responses because it's an outrageous question. And from the success of that, which was kind of unprecedented, it was the first time I ever made a video, we decided about a month later, me and a friend, to go to Ohio State and at a Bernie Sanders rally, dressed up as Trump supporters with a Trump bucket, and asked people if they could raise money for Donald Trump's wall.
Oh my gosh.
And of
and
course.
This is at Ohio State as well.
Yeah. And so we're wearing like Michigan gear with Trump hats and a Trump bucket.
I don't think you could have made them any more
Sanders.
mad. I don't think you could have done anything
to
make them more angry.
That's the entire point. It's like, well, how many buttons can we push here at the same time? So and
it
was
great. What were the
great.
responses like there? I mean, how did people react to that?
The most popular one was spitting at us or the bucket.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of cussing. Well, some people, I mean, a decent number of people took it with a good sense of humor. But
that's good. I'm glad that some people were, humorous.
No one was violent. I mean, some people made like vague threats, but I never felt unsafe or anything about it. It wasn't like it wasn't actually too difficult to do. But it was a hell of a lot of fun. That's for sure.
I can't even imagine. That must have just been like the first reaction. And just like that takes a lot of courage to go out there and just wear Trump gear at a Bernie Sanders rally.
Yeah,
I mean, wow.
No, you had to get rolling. Like I'll never put out the first few takes of that because it was like very like meekishly asking people like, can you raise money for never mind. And like really own it before it like start getting funny. So,
yeah, that's awesome. That must have been such a cool experience too for you.
Yeah, definitely. It's opened up opportunities I never thought I'd have. I mean, I had like editors and higher ups at newspapers, saying like, are you going to be doing this more often? Like, we'd love to have these things.
So if students want to get involved with the Review, what is the best way to do that, or how can they contact you?
So you can contact the Michigan Review on our page on online, as well as our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter, and we'll post about events we have. You can get on our mailing list and start making things happen. If you want to have a fun time at college as a conservative, there's no funner time than to be a conservative making people who don't like you angry. So
Sounds like
it's
it.
fun. Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking with me today.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the Kopi Tones, the performance you guys have all been waiting for. Stick with us.